All right, good morning, Dynamo fans. We're coming to you from Providence, Rhode Island. For two games today. Second game will be at 3:15 this afternoon. I'm trying to see if the background noise, since I'm flying solo today, Casey couldn't make the trip, so you're going to have to deal with me. But I'm trying to see if I can get the background noise working without having the two mics going. And hopefully you're able to hear me clearly. Well, I'm told you can hear me clearly, but not background noise. So let's see if that changes. Uh, some Dynamo information for you. We're still going to be without defenseman Oscar Frazier. That is due to the upper body injury. But we do have defenseman Braden Middleton back. And Ajit Kalan is back with us for today's games. Well, I guess the background noise isn't working, but we'll deal with it. Well, actually, we don't have to deal with it. The wife doesn't care for it too much when she can't hear the background noise. Sorry, honey. So, looks like we got starting lineup for the Dynamo. Kalan, Hayes Camp, Chapman, Bennett, and Middleton are the D. Capitals have it. They play it up through the neutral zone. They get that in down deep. Bennett goes back to play it. Bennett plays it off the wall to Chapman. Bennett and Chapman. Oh, Hayes got it now. Hayes Camp coming out of the zone with it. With Kalan on his right wing. Shoots. And Capitals make the save. Now we got Gadwa, Callison, and Patrick are the forwards. Walker and Modest are on D. Gadwa tries to play it off the wall. Capitals pick it up. They're driving up through the neutral zone. They take a shot in on net. Bobby with the save. Patrick with a nice pass over to Gadwa. Gadwa into the zone. Shoots, that's tipped away. Callison plays it down deep to Gadwa. Gadwa gets it to Patrick. Patrick moves it out front. Callison wasn't able to get a stick on it. Gadwa behind the net with Callison on the forecheck. Callison wins that battle. He dumps it down deep and goes for a line change. Gadwa's on the forecheck now with Walker. Mahoney. Capitals dump that in. Able to play it behind the net. He plays it up to Evans. Evans takes it out of the zone. Brings it into the Dynamo offensive zone. Oh, it's knocked off of his stick, and we got an offsides. Hayes Camp will take the draw with Mahoney on his left wing, Evans on his right. Goes back to Benshoff. Benshoff gets it up to Mahoney. Mahoney gets it up to Hayes Camp. Hayes Camp, shot, blocked out front. Goes behind the net. Evans plays it. Capitals pick it up. Trying to get out of his zone. They're not able to do so. But keeps it in. Now they get it out, and that's going to go for an icing. Gadwa plays it down deep. Chapman's in on the forecheck. Goes back to Middleton at the point. Gadwa plays it down to Chapman. Comes over into the corner. Braun plays it. Bennett with a shot. Just to the left of the net. Comes back. Bennett has it in the neutral zone. She tries to play it up to Kalan. Capitals are able to go into the zone. Chapman with a nice defensive back check. Capitals dump it in. Bennett plays it behind the net. She gets over to Kalan. Kalan gets it up to Gadwa. Gadwa dumps it down deep. Bennett's in, chasing on the forecheck. Goes back to the point. Patrick's able to keep it in. Goes down deep to Bennett. Capitals trying to get it out. They're not able to do so. Patrick keeps it in. Goes around to the far boards. Capitals dump it in. Monis plays it. Monis gets it over there. Kalana up to Patrick. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Walker. Monis goes to play it behind the net. Plays it up the boards to Chapman. They get it out to his camp. His camp skating out with Patrick on his right wing. His camp tries to make a move. Capital saved the puck. Later plays it over to Benshoff. Benshoff with a shot, tipped by Collison. Patrick has it. Plays it over. Now Labor picks it up. Gets it over to Patrick. Patrick gets it over to Hayescamp. Hayescamp tries to get it out of his own, but the Capitals are able to keep it in. Now Patrick has it. No, sorry, that's Mahoney. Mahoney's got it. Comes over to Collison. Back to Mahoney. Mahoney with a shot on net. Save. Middleton tries to keep it in. And now Gadwa has it. Gadwa plays it up to Benshoff. And we got an offsides. Gadwa took the draw. Got it in the zone to Mahoney. Capitals pick it up. They get it out of the zone. Milton. Bennett's got it on her stick. She gets it up and into the zone. I don't know what that call was. Shouldn't have been icing. She was over the line. All right, so it wasn't offsides. Ref was under the impression that there was delayed offsides. He must think that we're still up in Ottawa.
It should be delayed.
Coach Pete telling him, you're right, it should be delayed, but it's not. So, Gadwa tries to play it in the neutral zone. Capitals come up with it, play it off the boards. Bennett gets it over to Mahoney. Mahoney gets it into the zone. Mahoney with a shot, save Capitals. We got Chapman, Kalan, Hayescamp, Monis or Walker on D. Hayescamp tries to win it back. Walker keeps it in. Capitals are able to get it up and out of the zone off the glass. Monis goes back to play it. Monis plays it up the boards to Kalan. Kalan back to Monis. Monis tries to get it over to Hayescamp. Now Chapman picks it up in the neutral zone. Chapman gets it down deep. Capitals pick it up. Monis breaks that up. Chapman shot. I don't know if that was saved or just a little bit wide left, but nice play there. Walker plays the body, gets the puck. Chapman comes back on the back check. Monis plays it off the wall to Kalan. Capitals pick it up in the neutral zone. They get it down deep. Monis with a hit over in the corner. As they're battling, Hayes Camp comes in. The battle with them. And there's Gadwa. Capitals trying to set it out front. Nobody's there. Nice defensive play there to keep it in his zone, but Hayes Camp gets it out, and now they're offsides. Gadwa, Collison. I believe that's Patrick on the left wing. Yes. Patrick plays it up. Comes back out. The Capitals get it into the center ice. Collison tries to play it off the wall. It's tipped by the Capitals. They get it into the zone. Now Dynamo gets it out. Goes all the way down into the Capital zone. Gadwa picks it up. Patrick now. Patrick got knocked down there in the play. Capitals pick it up. Skate in. Nice 2-on-1 and Babby with the save. Hayes Camp wins the draw over to Bennett. Bennett plays behind the net to Middleton. Middleton gets it up to Mahoney. Mahoney plays it off the boards. It takes a big hit after doing so. It's not going to go all the way for icing, though. They're leaving that off. Bennett plays it in at the point and gets it down deep. Capitals pick it up. They're able to clear it out of the zone. It goes all the way down. No icing will be called. Bennett plays it over to Mahoney. Mahoney chips it up to Evans. Evans skating out with it. Evans skating into the zone. Evans with a shot. Glove save. Capitals. Oh, we got Gadwa, Kalan, Chapman, Walker, and Modest on the D. Modest goes to play it off of the boards. Capitals are able to pick it up and skate it out of the zone. Oh, that looked like it was close to being offsides. They get a shot in. It's tipped over the net into the corner. Walker's going to play it in the far corner. Plays it up to Chapman. Chapman plays it back to Walker. Walker's got it. Skating up. Gets it over to Kalan. Kalan tries to get it over to Gadwa. Modest is going to play it behind the net. He's got some time. Plays it over to Chapman. Then it's intercepted by the Capitals. Capitals have it behind their net. Chapman with a hit on them. Actually, that was Modest with a hit. This is Chapman now skating into the zone. Takes a shot towards the net. Capitals pick it up. Try to clear it out of the zone. They're able to do so. Goes back to Hayes Camp, but Benshoff picks it up. Benshoff gets it up Chapman. Hayes Camp now has it on the far boards. Plays it down to Chapman. Collison picks it up. Plays it back over to Chapman. Chapman tries to send it to Hayes Camp. And the Capitals are able to intercept it. Capitals play it out of their zone. And get it down in deep into the Dynamo zone. Braver with a big hit. Up goes around on the far side. Capitals get it. They take a shot on net. Babby makes a save on the redirect. Nice play there by Babby to keep this a 0-0 game. Hayes Camp takes a draw. Goes back to Bennett. Bennett plays it around Middleton. Middleton plays it back to Bennett. Now Collison picks it up and then boards. Bennett has puck support there and gets it out of the zone. Goes across the ice now. Callison picks it up. Capitals have it now. They go D to D. They lose a puck. Callison picks it up. Callison skates into the zone, plays it down deep, goes off for a change. Ooh, Capitals. I don't think you realized that Patrick was behind him there. Patrick was able to steal that pass. Now we got a penalty coming up. Blue is going to be on Patrick for cross check. Oh no. It's going to be on Providence for a cross check. So Dynamo will go on a power play here. I wasn't sure with the player that was down in the corner there if they were calling that on Patrick or not. So we got Hayscamp, Colon, Chapman out for the power play. Hayscamp wins it over to Colon. They try to play it back to the point to Walker. He goes all the way down the ice. Gadwa plays it off the wall to Hayscamp. Now Walker's going to pick it up. Skates around behind the net. Gives it over to Chapman. Chapman tries to get it over to Colon. Capitals are able to intercept that. Capitals. Oh, Hayscamp with a nice block. That sends him on a breakout. Capitals there with a nice poke check. Get that off of Hayscamp's stick. And they set it all the way back down. That should be an icing. And it will be. With 51 seconds left on the power play.
3-2-1-1. 3-9.
Still got Chapman, Colon, and Hayscamp up front with Bennett and Gadwa playing the points on the power play here. So Gadwa picks it up. Oh, gets it knocked off his stick. Capitals are able to clear out of zone. Bennett's got it. She tries to pass it up to Colon, but Capitals are able to intercept it and get it down deep into the Dynamo zone. Bennett skates it off behind the net. Capitals again on the forecheck. Now they get it up to Gadwa. Gadwa gets it down deep. Bennett plays it off the boards, tries to center it. Gadwa picks it up, centers it to Hayscamp. Hayscamp with a shot just to the left of the net. Chapman plays it in the near half wall. Capitals are able to pick that up. Hayscamp with a nice back check there and steal the puck back. They're going to go off for a change. He gets it in on net. And it went into the net somehow, some way. Zach Hayscamp with a goal. I don't know how that went in. He was just dumping that in the zone. Somehow I thought the goalie had it and must have squeaked by him. Callison in for the draw. Capitals win it back. Capitals get it into the zone. Bench off. Knocks that player off the play. They get the puck up to Evans. Evans skating out with it, gives it over to Callison. Callison goes into the zone. Capitals are able to break that up. They skate back into the Dynamo zone. Callison plays that, gets it down the ice. Capitals have to play that. It's not going to make it for icing. Capitals trying to break it out. They do so, and it comes up and out of play. Gadwa in for the draw. Wins it up to Patrick. Patrick into the zone. Can't get a shot off. Puck's over into the far corner. Colon tries to play it around the back of the net. Bennett pinches in and keeps it in along the near boards. Gadwa picks it up. Gadwa skating to the center of the ice. He shoots. Glove save. Capitals. You got Gadwa, Colon, and Patrick up front with Middleton and Bennett playing the points. Capitals played around. Gadwa steals it in the near wall. He gets a shot off. Block, save. Capitals. They're able to get it out of the zone. Bennett picks it up, plays it over to Patrick. Patrick pumps it in, gets a hit from behind. Gadwa plays it down deep. Evans in on the forecheck. Modest keeps it in at the point. Evans plays it up to Hayescamp. Hayescamp with a backhander saved by the Capitals. Hayescamp on the draw. Capitals win it. Skating behind their net. They break it up and out. Walker picks it up. Well, Capitals get it back. They get a shot on net. Babby gets a save. Capitals play it back down deep. Modest plays it over in the corner. Tries to get it up to Evans. Capitals are able to keep it in. Capitals play it down deep center it. Nobody can get that pass, and it goes out of the zone. Capitals pick it up, skate it right back in. Walker over. He gets, I think he lost an edge or something. Big hit there, Mahoney. Mahoney gets it over to Hayescamp. Capitals. Nice save. Nice save right there by Bryn Babby. Capitals had a nice center pass with a tip. One-timer. Whatever you want to call it, and Bryn Babby was able to make the save with 11.4 seconds left in the period. Callison plays it out of his zone, tries to get it over to Chapman. They do go into the offensive zone. Chapman has it now. He tries to set it for Callison. Capitals are able to break that up, and it's the end of the period. So after one period play, New York Dynamo, I still don't understand how that goal went in. But a goal from Hayescamp have a 1-0 lead. All right. So we're ready to start the second period here. So we'll be starting with Chapman, Hayescamp, and Colon up front with Middleton and Bennett. On the D, Chapman gets it over to Hayescamp. Hayescamp dumps it down deep into the zone. Colon's over to play it on the far wall. Him and Hayes Camp will battle for it. Kalan has it. Oh, he just got taken down. Nice shot there by Bennett, but it's just off the mark. Middleton plays it along the near boards. Hayes Camp giving support, making sure that it doesn't get out of the zone. Chapman, Capitals are able to get it out. Bennett picks it up at neutral ice. And the Capitals pick it up. They're able to skate it into the zone. I believe that was offsides. Looked like the ref wasn't sure if he should blow the whistle or not. We should probably get those green stripes for our refs so we know if they're first year refs or not. But that's besides the point. Capitals played it around. Middleton was going to go for a big hit there, but the Providence Capital player saw it coming. They're able to break it in. 2-on-1 with a backhander went up over the back of the net. Hayes Camp whips it around out of the zone. Capitals skating up through the neutral zone with some speed. Gets it in, shot off the mark. Comes all the way around and out of the zone. Now Gadwal's chasing for it. Gadwal tries to center for Patrick. Capitals were able to break that up. Dynamo's not able to keep it in, but they clear the zone. Gadwal gets right back in, dumps it down deep off the back of the wall to Patrick. Patrick tried to play it out to Callison, wasn't able to do so. Walker keeps it in along the far boards. Comes back to Gadwal. Gadwal dumps it back down and in. Callison in on the full check. Capitals are able to clear that up and off the boards to get it out of the zone. Walker going back. He gets tripped up. Modest plays it in the corner on the back of the net to Callison. Callison gets it up to Mahoney. Mahoney plays it over to Gadwal. He's not able to keep it on the stick, so the Capitals picked it up. But now he's got it back. Gadwal skating in with it. Moves it to the Capitals. Maybe he wants to put some tape on the whole stick and the puck won't come off the stick as easily. Anyway, Mahoney has it. Evans picks it up. Evans skates in, gets a shot, glove save. Capitals. All right, looks like we got Evans, Hayes Camp, Mahoney, Benshaw from Labor on the points. Capitals try to play it off the wall, get it out. Labor keeps it in, takes a shot in. Capitals are able to knock that down. They got a 2-on-1 development. Hayes Camp makes a nice back check that to pick up the trailer. And Babby made a nice save. Oh, Capitals get the score off the face-off to tie this game up at 1.
Right away, very well.
No change in the lineup. Hayes Camp, Mahoney, and Evans. Evans plays it into the zone. Takes a shot. Blocker save. Rudon almost came to Mahoney. The Capitals are able to get it out. Hayes Camp plays it back in their zone. Bennett with a nice play there to intercept the centering pass. Mahoney plays it in the corner. Hayes Camp picks it up. Now Mahoney's got it. They got to get it out of the zone. You just have to get it out of the zone. Don't try to play with it in your own zone. Just get it out. Now it's back down deep in the Dynamo zone. Capitals have it. Play it up to the point. Shot in. Blocked out front by Middleton. Another shot wide to the right. Bennett plays it up to Evans. Evans dumps it in. They're going to go off for a line change. Go on in on the forecheck. Capitals play it over. Oh, picked up by Chapman. Chapman with a backhander. Saved. Comes back out to Monas. Monas dumps it down deep. The Chapman behind the net. Chapman tries to get it off the Gadwall out front. Now Chapman's got it back. He's looking to send it to somebody. Might as well take the shot. He takes the shot and it gets blocked by the Capitals. Now he's got it centering. He's out center. Tries a shot. That hits off of Gadwall's skates. Gadwall picks it up now in the near wall. Oh, he whiffed on a shot. But now he gets it back. Capitals blocked that one out front. Alon picks it up. Now Chapman has it. Chapman with a shot. Oh! Almost. Gadwall, with his own rebound, almost was able to get that in. But it went off the pad of the goalie. Gadwall has it. Centers it to Kalan. Kalan. That's got to be a penalty. That's got to be a hold or something. Oh, yep, they got it. Interference, they're calling. Nice pressure there by the Dynamo. Doing a lot of cycling of the puck down low. Getting some opportunities out front. Just not able to cash in. Let's see what they can do here on the power play. It's going to be Bennett and Monas at the points with Callison, Evans, and Patrick. Callison wins the draw over to Patrick. Patrick centers it over to Evans. Evans plays it. He tries to center it over to Monas. Monas with the one-timer. It's blocked. Evans again. Try to center it down low. That was Evans with a shot blocked by the Capitals. Now we got a high stick. Puck was played with a high stick, so face-off will go all the way down to the Dynamo zone. Callison takes a draw, wins it over to Monas. Monas loses it off the boards, but he comes back to Bennett. Bennett plays it up. Now Monas has it. Monas is skating in. Monas gets, well, kind of hits and gets hit. Bennett plays it. She's got to drop that puck. She held it a little too long. She knows it too. I think I can see her smiling. Patrick gets it into the zone. Patrick tries to shoot and blocked by the Capitals. Goes back in front. Oh, back. Patrick playing it down deep. Evans in, picked it up. Use the points. There you go. Bennett's got it. Bennett takes a shot and goes to Patrick. Monas plays it off the walls to Patrick. Patrick tries to center it. Nobody's there. Capitals pick it up. Break it out of their zone. Now we got another penalty. This is going to go on Bennett, I believe. Nope. That's Callison for roughing. So we'll skate 4-on-4 here for 8 seconds. And then the Capitals will have a power play for 1:22. Hayescamp wins a draw back to Benshoff. Benshoff plays it around the boards to, is that Mahoney? Yep, Mahoney tries to play it over to Hayescamp. They're not able to connect on that pass. Capitals pick it up, have it deep in their zone. Capitals break it out. Skating up. They're back to full strength now, so they're on the power play. Shot blocked by saved by Babby. Another shot, another save by Babby. That goes around behind the net. Comes out to the point. Capitals play it back down deep. Now it's back up to the point. The point goes D to D with a shot just high over the net. Labor playing it over there in the clear boards. Capitals pick it up though. Babby makes a save there. Capitals get it back to the point. We got another penalty coming up. It's going to be on Dynamo. Nice shot there up over the net. Capitals play it back to the point to pull the goal and get the extra skater out for the delayed penalty. Ooh, that's taken off of the face mask there, Labor on that shot. He just got hit in the face out front. Capitals moving the puck. Ooh, 3 nice saves there by Babby. They keep this game tied. So we'll see who's going to go off here. It looks like it's going to be Labor. Let me see what the call was, though. So Labor will be in the box now for 1:30. Gadwa tries to win it. He does get it out of the zone. On the forecheck. Capitals play it back around behind the net. On still on the forecheck. Disrupting them. Doing a good job of that. Capitals break it out. Get it up into the neutral zone. Let's get it in the Dynamo zone. They're trying to set up the power play now. They get it down low. Centering pass. Missed on the one-timer. It almost came out of the zone. Ref was right there, so I'll give them the credit. Centering pass saved by Babby. Middleton picks it up. Walker plays it off the boards down, and it's going to be an icing. But Dynamo was able to clear the zone. Get some fresh legs out there. Looks like we're going to have Bennett and Moss on the back end with Hayescamp and Chapman. Got to set up the box. Play it well for another 40 seconds. 39 seconds. Capitals win the draw. They're playing it up the top. Get it down low. Nice try to have a centering pass there, but Hayescamp was able to break it up. They get it back up to the point. Shot in, up over the net, off the wall. They're playing in the far wall, get it out center, shot, Babby, blocker save. Good clearing there by Bennett to get it over into the corner. Capitals get it down deep. Modest tries to play it. Inside of the interceptor to get it around behind the net. Bennett with a nice hit to knock that player off the wall. Babby with another good save. Penalty's over. Gadwa on the forecheck. Capitals are able to get it up back into the zone. Chapman with a good back check there. Disrupts the player. It goes to Bennett. She clears it out. Chapman's in on the forecheck. Hayescamp's there. Pick it up. And Chapman wasn't able to get out of his zone. So it's offsides. I don't know if you can read the name, but it seems like Gadwa must have forgot his black jersey because he's wearing a Penderson jersey. Tough when you're traveling without your parent. Anyway, Capitals play it behind the net. They get it up to the point. Big old D to D, shot in, save Babby.
So I don't like that. D up here, D.
We're going to switch up to D here. Labor and Walker will come off, and Middleton and Benshoff will go on. Still got Gadwa, Patrick, and Callison as the forwards. Middleton plays it over to Benshoff. Benshoff plays it up to Biggs to Gadwa. Gadwa skates it out, tries to get it up to Patrick. A little bit too far ahead of him. Capitals pick it up, dump it back in, and it goes for icing. So a face-off boot to the right of the Capitals goalie. Gadwa takes a draw. Capitals win it. They play it up the boards. Middleton tries to keep it in, but it's not able to do so. Capitals break it out, get it up into the zone. Nice cross pass there. Blocked out front. Gadwa picks it up, skates with it behind the zone, gets it up to Callison. Callison passes it over to Patrick. He'll play it off the wall and gets it into the zone. Patrick in the near corner tries to center it. Nobody's there. Middleton with a nice play. Tried to get it over to Gadwa. He's not able to handle it. Capitals get it out and into the Dynamo zone. Benshoff back to play it. Plays it around the wall up over to Middleton. Gadwa picks it up. Still fighting over here in another wall. Benshoff winds up with it. Tries to get it up to Gadwa. A little bit too far ahead of him. Capitals get it back in. Nice play by Middleton there to intercept that pass. Dynamo was able to get it out of zone. Now we have a penalty coming up on Providence, I believe, for a roughing. Yes, that is against Providence. So he'll sit for a minute 30 in the sin bin with 2:57 left to go here in a second. Still 1-1. Dynamo is a draw. Oh, Capitals are able to steal that out. 2-0. And they can't hit the net. That's an opportunity they're probably going to want back. Gadwa picks it up, plays it up to Chapman. Chapman skates it up into the neutral zone. Gets it into the Providence zone. Gets a shot on net. Saved by the Capitals netminder. Comes back to Walker. Walker tries to play it up to Hayes Camp. The Capitals clear it down. That's going to go for icing. Providence with a golden opportunity with a 2-0. And they're not able to hit the net. I think Babby would have had to save anyways. Dynamo wins it back. Monis plays it down low to Patrick. Providence clears it. It's going to go all the way down for icing.
Where's the organizer?
Coach, I don't know if you can hear him, but he's giving some instructions to them. Tell them to skate with the puck. Find the open ice. Don't throw it away. There we go. Monis steals it. Shot up over the net. Patrick plays it on the near boards to Evans. Callison trying to keep that in. Evans has it now. Capitals are able to pick it up. Capitals skated it out. I don't know how he's able to keep going in there, but he gets a shot on net and it gets tipped up over the back and out of play.
142, let's repeat here.
Camp is in for the draw with Kolan and Chapman. Chapman gets the pass and then gets taken off the play. Capitals try to dump it back in. Benshoff picks that up. Camp tries to play it over to Chapman, but he lines up on Kolan's stick. Middleton tries to play it off the wall. I think that's Middleton. And it goes over down for an icing. So the face-off will be to the right of Bobby. With a minute 16 to go. Capitals with the draws, get a shot on net. Rebound, and they score.
Get over here.
Capitals win the draw. They get it up into the zone. They're center and pass there. And I believe that's Middleton that broke that up. Or is that Walker? Chapman with a shot. That was Walker. Chapman with a shot. Save Capitals. Comes to Kolan. Kolan has it behind the net. Plays it up to Chapman. Chapman tries to get it to Walker. Walker with a shot. Save. Capitals clear it out. They will skate back to pick it up in the Dynamo zone. Gets it over to Camp. Camp building up some speed. Skating up through the neutral zone. Camp up the right side. He gets bumped a little bit. Tries to center a pass for Chapman. Chapman's not able to get a stick on it. It winds up in Gadbaw's stick as he was coming off of the bench from the line change. 15 seconds to go. Chapman winds up in Gadbaw's stick. Now Chapman's got it. Gadwav plays it over to Modest. And that will do it for the second period. So after 2 periods of play here in Providence, it's 2-1 on a rebound goal. It was a little chilly here this morning. Woke up to about 35 degrees. Had a lot of frost on the car. Had to warm that up before we could get on the road. All right, we're all set here for period number 3. Camp, Kolan, Chapman, Middleton, and Bennett on D. Bennett picks it up, skates it around behind the net, gets it up the wall. Kolan tries to chip it out to Chapman. Capitals pick that up. Now Middleton's got it. He chips it into the zone. He goes down deep. Chapman on the forecheck. Capitals are able to get it out of the zone. Middleton has it. Middleton tries to play it up there off the wall to Chapman. Capitals pick it up. Oh, I thought he was shooting on his own goalie there for a minute, but he was actually just trying to get it around behind the net. That's going to be an offsides. I don't know if it was really offsides, but coach put up his arm, and therefore the ref put his arm up and blew the whistle.
What? Right? One situation.
Gadwa in for the draw with Callison on his right and Patrick on his left. Bench off. Thumbs up, plays it in. Takes a shot on net. Save. Patrick plays it in the far wall, far corner with Gadwa. They're battling down there. Callison picks it up. Callison plays it back down, cycles it back down to Gadwa. Gadwa centers it out to Walker. Walker with a shot. Blocked out front into the far corner. Capitals are able to get it up and out of the zone. Walker picks it up though. Walker dumps it right back down into the zone. Goes down deep. Patrick in on the full check. Bench off. Capitals clear it out. They get it in deep in the Dynamo zone. Walker plays it behind the net, plays it back around to Callison on in the far or near corner. Capitals pick it up, center and pass. Nobody's there. It's shot. Save, Batty. Centers it back out again. We had a penalty coming up here on Providence, I believe. We do, and it's going to be a roughing.
Yeah. I'll be ready.
So Dynamo will go on the power play. Looks like it's going to be Callison, Patrick, Evans, Bennett, and Modest. Capitals win the draw. They get it down. They try to clear it out. Bennett's going to play it off the wall. She keeps it in. She plays it down deep. Evans is going for it. Oh, Evans with it. Tries to wrap it around. They're able to save that one. Evans has it. Gets it over to Modest. Modest over to Callison. Callison back to Bennett. Bennett takes a shot. It gets blocked out front. Modest plays it down in the corner. Around the back to Patrick. Patrick tries to center it out to Evans. And it's gloved by Capitals goalie. So on a full line change here. Now we got Chapman, Kalan, Gadwa, Walker, and Heeskamp. Gadwa's got to take the draw. He wins it back to Walker. Walker at the point gets it over to Heeskamp. Heeskamp with a shot gets tipped up over and out of play.
Hey, as blocks moves over, you start moving over. And make their penalty killer happen.
Gadwa in for the draw. Capitals win it. Chapman picks it up behind the net, though. He's trying to get it up to the point. The Heeskamp does so. Heeskamp plays it back down to Kalan. Kalan battling in the corner. Chapman gets it to Gadwa. Gadwa back to Heeskamp. Shot. Tipped out front, up and out of play.
If you're one time spot, yeah. Hey, now flip with box. Flip with box, yes. You're good. Box.
Gadwa wins it over to Kalan. Kalan has it down deep. Comes out, centering. Gadwa picks it up. Capitals are able to get that off of his stick and break out with it. Walker's going to pick it up on the far wall. Plays it off the wall of Chapman. Chapman's got Kalan. They're skating in 2-on-2. Chapman, shot. Blocker save. Rebound goes into the corner. Gadwa picks it up. Labor's going to have to play it out of the zone. Gadwa with it. Gadwa skating back in with it. They got a 4-on-1 now developing, and They're not able to connect on the pass. Ooh, that one came right out front. Nobody was there, though. Capital skate in, get it down deep into the Dynamo zone. Walker's there to play it in the corner. Gadwa picks it up. Walker's got it, comes out front. Babby down. The puck's still loose. Still loose. They got to clear it out. Chapman's able to do that. Dynamo cleared his own, get a full line change. Capitals skate up, get it back into the zone. Middleton's over there. He plays it back around the back of the net to Benshoff. Benshoff plays it back around Patrick. I think that's Patrick. Yeah, Patrick tries to play it up to Collison, but he's tangled up there with the Capitals player. Evans picks it up, gets it into the zone. Collison plays it down deep. Now Middleton keeps it in at the corner, plays it down to Collison. Capitals are able to chip it up and out. And that's going to go for an icing. So, 10 minutes left. Third period. Capitals have a 2-1 lead. Collison with the draw, wins it back. Benshoff keeps it in, gets it over into the near corner here. Middleton keeps it in at the point. Gets it down to Mahoney. Mahoney with a hit there. Goes back to Benshoff. Benshoff plays it up to Mahoney. That goes into the zone. Capitals clear it out. Benshoff has it. Tips it. That was an offsides. That didn't go into the zone. Benshoff has it, tries to clear it out of the zone. He's not able to do so. Collison gets it, picks it up, and he's able to clear it out. So that will go down deep into the Capital zone. Camp on a forecheck. Capitals try to clear it out, and that's going to go for an icing.
Come off the wall. Get to the net, Patty, get to the net.
Klon's in on the draw. Patrick on his left. Camp on his right. Monist and Bennett at the points. Patrick picks it up, plays it down behind the net, plays it around the Klon. Klon has it. Centers for Camp, but he's tangled up with the Capitals D player. And they're able to break it out. Capitals coming in, get it out front. I think that was Patrick that cleared that up and out. Capitals pick it up. Camp in a forecheck. Klon with a nice little steal. Tips it up to Patrick. He tries to get it over to Camp, but he's not able to do that. Capitals break that up. Comes around to Monist. Monist with a shot and a glove save.
Keep everything going. Everything goes from there. Stop. Great shift. Go.
8:14 to go here. Gadwine on the draw. Capitals win it. They get it up and out of the zone. Walker's got it. Walker dumps it back down in. Deep in the Capital zone. Now they get it back up to the point. Walker's got it. Plays it back down to Mahoney. Now it goes back down to Chapman. Chapman's battling for it. Mahoney's coming in to try to pick it up. He's not able to get it. Capitals break it out. Ooh, Later with a big hit there to knock the Capitals player off the puck. Shot from the point. Babby with the gloves. Save. He's camping for the draw. Capitals win it. Back to the point. Evans isn't able to poke check it away from there. They get a shot in. Babby makes a save over into the far corner. Benshoff makes a hit. Puck goes back around to the near half wall. Capitals pick it up. Capitals shoot, shot, save Babby. Capitals win it. Shot. Blocker save. Goes behind the net. Hayes Kemp's following back there. Middleton goes up the wall. Capitals are able to keep it in. They get a shot. Blocked out front by Hayes Camp. Benshoff plays it up to Evans. Evans tries to get it over to Hayes Camp. They're not able to connect. The Hayes Camp picks it up in the corner. He tries to center a pass. Shot. Rebound. Cowison with a rebound, but Capitals were able to glove it down. Capitals go glove it down. Gadwa on the draw. Comes back to the point. Modest. Capitals skating into the zone. Gadwa picks it up. Here comes Kawan. Gadwa shot. Save up and out of play.
Wait, skate! Get that net, baby!
Gadwa wins it. Shot. Oh, I think that just hit the post. Then it's able to keep it in. Now the Capitals get it out. Patrick fighting for it with Gadwa. Gadwa comes away with it. Gets it over on the far wall with Modest. Modest dumps it down deep. Juan chasing it. Capitals played around the back of the net to the half wall. Try to chip it out. They're able to do so. They get a good opportunity here and they score. Capitals were able to play that off the board. They had a player breaking in all alone. And he was able to bury it. Walker throws it up to Mahoney. Mahoney gets it over to Hayescamp. Capitals are able to intercept that. Now Hayescamp intercepts it. He dumps it down deep. Mahoney's in on the forecheck. Capitals are able to get that out. Here's another. Oh, nice save by Babby. Nice blocker save there by Bill with Labor blocks that out front. Capitals are able to keep it in though. They're trying to play it back off the point. Chapman tries to chip it up around him. He's able to do so. Chapman skating in. Oh, nice play there by the Capitals to break that up. Break it out. Benshoff's over there. They get it down deep. Middleton's down there. Chips it around over to Hayescamp. It winds up on Chapman's stick. Chapman back to Benshoff. Benshoff tries to chip it up and out, but Capitals are able to keep that in. Capitals trying to get it back to the point, but they wind up getting it out of the zone. as the point guy wasn't there. Now they pick it up and they're skating back in. 1-on-3. Capitals trying to play, Dynamo trying to get it out of the zone. They're able to do so. Capitals picking up and dump it right back down and in. Benshoff has it. Plays it over to Evans. Evans, tries to get it up to Collison's going to pick that up. Collison skating in. Collison gets a shot. Rebound. Oh, yes. Spin it. Spin it with the rebound. Goal. Levi started that out. Collison getting a shot on net. The rebound came over. I didn't see who was out in front. It might have been Evans at first. He took a swipe at it and missed it, but then Bennett was able to come in and bury it. So that makes it a 3-2 game now with 3:47 to go. Hopefully that gives the Dynamo some pep in their step. Capitals break it out. Monis plays it. Gadwa picks it up to Monis. Monis gets it up to Gadwa. Gadwa gets it to Monis. Monis shot, tipped up and over and out back. Gadwa picks it up, tries to center it over to Monis. Monis plays it over behind the boards to Kalan, I believe. Yep, Kalan. And Capitals are able to chip that up and out. Bennett's chasing it. Bennett picks it up. She's trying to get it up the boards. The Capitals are able to steal that. Bennett chips it up the boards. Kalan trying to chip it out. They're not able to do so. Capitals got it. Goes into the corner. Kalan's got it now. Oh, no. Centering pass. Bennett picks that up. Tries to get it up to Evans. But it was cleared out of the zone. Heeskamp is in on the forecheck. And that wound up going out of play. They tried to chip it up off the boards, but actually wound up going up into the netting and out of play. So face-off will be in Capital zone, just to the right of the Capitals goalie. Heeskamp will be in on the draw with Patrick on his right, Palan on his left, Walker and Labor out of the booth. Labor tries a shot in. Capitals are able to block that out front. Ooh, there's a penalty. I would call that boarding, not roughing, but either way, it's a penalty. Looks like Dynamo's going to take a timeout. Yeah, Dynamo's going to take a timeout here. There's some confusion as to if they could take one or not. The other coaches agreed if they want to take one, they can take one. So with 2:14 to go in the game here, Dynamo down by a goal. They're going to have 6 skaters. They've pulled the goalie. They have a 6-on-4, so there's an empty net. Walker plays it back. Walker over to Gadwa. Gadwa over to Kalan. Kalan back to Walker. Walker with a shot. Save. Capitals. He's kept in on the draw with Patrick, Howison, Kalan, Walker, and Gadwa. Gadwa, oh, he tries to one time and he breaks his stick. There goes $300. He's got his other one. Dyno's got to clear the zone. They come out. Gadwa skates it in. Centering pass. Oh, saved by Capitals. Back to Gadwa. Oh, Patrick tries to get it back to Walker. Walker's going to have to play it down. They got to be careful here with the empty net. Make sure your passes are tape to tape. That's going to go for icing. Capitals took a shot at the empty net. Oop, just to the left of it, and it goes for icing. Well, we'll have a change up here. We got Gadwa, Chapman, Evans, Mahoney, Bennett, and Middleton. Britton Babby's still on the bench. With a minute 15 to go. 31 seconds to go in the power play. Dynamo down one. Gadwa wins it over to Evans. Evans back to Bennett, or Middleton. Middleton, Evans shot, save. Middleton picks it up, plays it down to Chapman. Capitals pick it up. They try to clear it out. Bennett tries to keep it in, not able to do so. That's offsides. Coach is telling them, get the pucks and your bodies to the net. Gadwa in for the draw. Goes into the zone. Mahoney. Not able to keep it in. It comes back to Bennett. Bennett plays it up to Evans. Capitals are able to pick that up, shoot it in, and they score. Score in the empty net with 49.3 left. 5 seconds left on the power play. Chapman in on the draw. Goes back to the Capitals. Capitals shoot it in. Get it down deep. Somehow that wound up on Babby, and she had to make the save. I didn't see that because I was looking to see what the time was. Benshoff plays it around up to Mahoney. Nice hit there by Mahoney, but now we got a delayed penalty coming up on Dynamo. And it's going to be Mahoney with a high stick. I think. Yeah, Mahoney with a high stick. Dynamo wins it. Manas plays behind the net. Up the wall to Kalan. Kalan tries to chip it up and out. Capitals are able to keep that in. Kalan centers it over to Benshoff. Benshoff tries to clear it out, but the Capitals are able to keep it in. And that's going to do it. So not the way that I wanted to go here for Dynamo in the first game. But they have another game at 3:15 to try to take a split here today. The only goal came from Hayes Camp out of Luke. He was just actually dumping that in to the zone, and it wound up getting past the netminder somehow. But all right, we'll see you at 3:15 from Providence, Rhode Island.